Hello everyone, welcome back to Emerald Dreams Tarot. Today we have a special guest. Today we're doing a reading with La Santísima Muerte. If you don't know anything about her, she is death itself. She is a Mexican folk saint, but she is open to everybody. So please let's be respectful of the Mexican culture and where she comes from and her indigenous roots. But yeah, let's just get into it. Let's see what she has to say. I was doing the reading for Taurus and I was looking at her candle and it just felt like she really had some messages. So let's get into it. Santísima, what do you have for us? If you are a devotee, please let me know. How long have you been a devotee? I've been one for about 1.5 years, I want to say. But I've been working with her since 2022. So I've been working with her for almost, it was summer 2022. So almost 3 years? Yeah. Sorry, math is not my strong suit. But yeah. Santísima, what do you have for us today? Okay. The Hanged Man. The Hierophant reversed. Six of Swords. Six of Cups reversed. Eight of Wands. Five of Swords reversed. Justice. I was feeling, okay, I meant to say this, but I was feeling La Niña Verde, her green aspect, which has to do with justice. So seeing that come out is a confirmation for me. Maybe some of you work with her green aspect. The Devil reversed. The World. Queen of Pentacles. I think that was supposed to be reversed, actually. Let's do that. Two of Cups. And Three of Swords reversed. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have Four of Swords. We have Nine of Swords reversed at the split, and Seven of Swords at the back. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Sorry. If you're unfamiliar with me and my channel, the way that I read is I take 2 cards vertically and I let them clarify each other, and then I go on from there. So the Hanged Man with Justice. So you are really contemplating what it is you deserve, what it is that needs to be sacrificed, what it is that you need to let go of. I'm seeing her and she's holding her scythe with the scales of justice. So, and the Hanged Man is inherently about sacrifice as well. Because when you think of the story of Odin, you know, he gave his left eye, and and hung upside down for whatever, 10 days to gain the knowledge of the runes and stuff like that. So he made a sacrifice. That's the story that this card is based off of. So he made a sacrifice in order to gain knowledge, and I feel like you are realizing what that sacrifice needs to be in order to rebalance your life in truth. To rebalance your life in truth with the help of Santissima. She's looking at you like, you know what needs to go. You know what needs to be done. She doesn't have to tell you twice. But she's right there next to you, and she will be with you through the entire process. Let her be your rock, you know? Because she will be. She can be, if you need her to be. So, okay, we have the Hierophant reverse with the Devil reverse. He may be dealing with a Taurus or Capricorn, or Libra. Let's see, what else do we have on the board? That's really all I'm seeing. Okay. So you're kind of like not allowing yourself to really let go of what needs to be let go of because you are addicted to it. This is an addiction that you have. If it is like an actual like substance addiction, I feel you there. You're not alone with that on this channel specifically. So no judgment whatsoever. But she is pointing out how you would be better off without this. And I think you know that already. I think that she just wants to point that out, that like, this is a big deal. And she wants you to approach it and take it as if it's a big deal. And treat it as if it's a big deal. Because I feel like, you know, your values are just not shining when it comes to your interaction with whatever this devil is. Your beliefs, what you stand for, is not shining through when you allow this to stay in your life. So we have the World and the Six of Swords, but baby, it's over and you are moving on. Or you will be eventually. And I feel like she will be right there with you when you do, as like I said. But she will help you cut this off as well. Again, she's there with her scythe, and it's only a matter of time, you know. It's only a matter of time before this comes to an end, and you can move on mentally from this. Onto better shores, onto better things, onto bigger and better things for yourself. That she wants for you. She wants bigger and better for you. Especially, you know, if you work with her and you're a devotee, you know, she holds all of us on the same level. So, as much as she cares about me, she also cares about you. So keep that in mind, okay? She loves us all equally. But that does not mean that her love runs thin. It is as potent and intense and just, you know, opaque. I want to say opaque for some reason. As anybody else, you know? She is the most compassionate, loving, loyal, patient deity I have ever worked with. She is so understanding. she's my favorite. I love her. So, the Six of Cups reversed with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So there may have been a soul bond type relationship here, or you may have been, it may have been like a family member, someone that you have history with. You no longer feel taken care of with them. You no longer feel like you are a priority, that, you know, you no longer feel stable. This is like, if this is, this devil is a person, this is how they make you feel. They make you feel, you know, like you're constantly, you know, on a rocking boat. They make you feel like there's no stability in your life. They make you feel like you can't put down roots. And that's not who you need to be around at all. She wants better for you, and you should want better for yourself as well. But, okay, I see this is either with yourself or with another person, but you are aligning to new love, new connections, with using communication as well. And this could also be your relationship with her, with Santissima. But you are aligning to bigger and better things. You are. You're sharing your cup with somebody. Might be with yourself. Might be with a new significant other. Actually, I don't know if this is new or not. There's not really any new pointers on this. I just feel like it might be something new. Or with your relationship with Santissima. So, yeah, this is really looking good for you. Things are looking up, I would say, in your emotional regard. Okay, and then we have the Five of Swords reversed with the Three of Swords reversed. You are no longer self-sabotaging. You're no longer fighting. And you're letting go of the pain. You have worked through it. You no longer need to hold on to this. You can let it go. Do a road opener with her Abre Camino aspect, you know? Do a healing, do a release spell with her. Do something that aids in this. I think she does want you to do some spell work with this. If you're into that. If not, that's perfectly fine. You can pray to her. She listens, believe it or not. I know if you're coming from Christianity, it's like, my prayers being answered? What do you mean? That's never happened before. Trust me. Yeah, I've been there. But yeah, no, she actually listens and she actually answers prayers. So definitely give it a shot if, you know, you're interested in working with her, if you've never worked with her before. You know, just start talking to her. She will listen. She always listens. Okay, so with the Four of Swords and Strength, I really see you needing to rest, to rejuvenate your mind, body, spirit, to really ruminate over some things. Like, we had the Hanged Man here, so you are thinking about a lot right now. But you are regaining your strength. There is a lot of, I'm hearing versatility? That's not the word I was looking for. There's a lot of, resilience here in you. To go through all of this and to come out the other side smiling. That's big, you know? So yeah, I really truly feel like she is proud of you in that. So, okay, let's get into some oracles. And then we will wrap this up. Santissima, what do the people watching need to know? What do the people watching need to know? Open, union, surrender. Some of you are resisting this new connection. Might be a little scary from what you've gone through in the past, you know? Create, hold, wound, heal. Yeah. Nurture. All. Illuminate. Love. Humility. And freedom. Chaos at the bottom of the deck. Child. And flow. Okay, so yeah, she wants you to be open to, well, you are actually open to healing yourself. It's not that you're not open, you are open. She's pointing that out, I feel. Because you were trying to work through and let go of that pain that you hold on to. And that's, you know, that's a nod of approval from her right there. With the union and nurture, if you nurture this connection, it will nurture you back. Think of the Empress card in the tarot. Whatever you put into her, she will replicate tenfold. Whatever energy you put into this, it will grow. Think of it like a garden, you know? You have to tend to it every day. You have to pull weeds, you have to water it, you have to treat it with care, with, you know, fragility, with gentility. Just really let it bring out your soft side. Let it bring out your vulnerability. Don't be scared of that. And if they can't handle vulnerability, then they're not the person for you. When you surrender into this love, you will realize a lot of things. You will realize a lot of things. It will shine a light on many things. After you have surrendered to whatever connection this is, or surrender to yourself, or you surrender to Santissima. Again, working in tandem with her in your life is very beneficial. Working with the universe as well, it's very beneficial. So, you know, taking her advice and surrendering will really open up your eyes. And create and love. Oh, that's really sweet. This is a really sweet spread. Yeah, create that love. Let it flow out of you. Let it manifest within you. Don't hold it back. Just let it flow. Let it go out of you. to the right person. You know, if it's not reciprocal and respectful, then it's not worth it, you know. But she wants you to hold humility in your heart. She wants you to stay humble. She wants you to stay grateful. She wants you to not, you know, get inflated and get a big head and get cocky and be like, oh, well, you know, the Santissima loves me. She gives me everything I ask for, you know, bullshit like that. She does not want you to fall into that trap. So yeah, definitely hold humility in your heart, especially in relationships. Know that we are not all perfect. We all have stuff we have to work on in relationships. None of us were raised with the perfect relationship to learn from. We just weren't. And if you're a Santissima devotee, I'm gonna bet that's even more true for you, because Santissima devotees tend to be people that have gone through some shit. So, yeah. And on that point, we have wound and freedom. So, really getting a sense of freedom from the pain that you hold and not letting it hold you back anymore. You know, she wants you to fly. She wants to see you soar. She wants to see you reach your full potential. And the way to get to that is through chaos. Because if you think about the beginning of the earth, right? How it formed. It was complete and utter chaos. For a long time, it was just, you know, bombarded with meteors and debris, and just the surface of the earth was a complete hostile environment. It was completely chaos. There was no water, there was nothing. It was being completely terraformed to be suitable for life. It didn't know it at the time, obviously, that it would become, you know, what it is now, housing, you know, humans, 8 billion humans, but the chaos that it went through was key in making the earth, because when you think about that, all of the debris that was in our atmosphere because of that kind of gathered together, and now we have our moon. That's how our moon formed. So you may create your own moon through this process. You may create you may have things happening for you down the line that you can't even comprehend, that you can't even imagine right now, that she has lined up for you. Okay, let's do one more spread with an oracle deck, and then we will call it a day. I know she wants to use that deck over there, so we're gonna do that. Something's gotta come out. Okay, let me grab this. Ah! My desk is so messy. Alright. Santissima, what do they need to know? What do the people watching need to know? Oh. I don't know. Okay, I guess I went back in. Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. And then we have Repairing the Veil, Forgiveness, and Caterpillar, Opportunity. Okay, let me get a second row going because this is unclear to me at the moment what the exact message is here. Dragon's Horde, Protecting the Future. Mindful, Groupthink. Cosmic Womb, under Repairing the Veil, but the Divine Feminine. Me Talks, Repairing the Mind, Body, Spirit. And Winter's Dream, Gestation Period, with Will of the Wisp, Treasures Hidden in the Shadows at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's see. She is protecting your future, and she is making sure that things go right in your life. If she is in your life, she is working to make sure things go right. She is on your side, always. You might need to take a step back from dealing with others. Maybe you spiritually, interact with others a lot. She wants you to kind of reel that back in and spend more time with yourself, I feel, so you can kind of regain confidence in your own abilities. Or maybe start doing some spell work just by yourself, like without any help of any deity or anything. Just doing spell work by yourself with your own energy and see how that feels. Remind yourself of the power you hold. Some of you may be mending your relationship with Santissima. Maybe you had some kind of break in your relationship or falling out or something, but it's being repaired, and I see that. And she is, she really acts as that motherly figure for you, as she does so many of us. She is a very motherly saint. And she's giving you the opportunity to really work on yourself. And she wants you to go into this gestation period. Sorry, I can't talk. And find, find yourself in it. She wants you to dig deep into yourself and start working on your mind, body, spirit, your well-being, your overall well-being. Maybe you don't meditate or do any journaling or any shadow work or anything like that, but maybe she wants you to start, and you will find a lot of things worth your while in that kind of work. Trust me, it would definitely be worth it if you started doing that kind of work, especially with her. Because she can, with the help of deities in general, they can give an objective view on ourselves and our lives, so they can see things that we can't see about ourselves. So, enlisting the help of her when you're doing work like this, when you're doing work on yourself, when you're coming back to yourself and you're finding new things in yourself, would be really beneficial for you, I feel. Surrender. Didn't surrender come up earlier? Or was that the Taurus reading that I just did? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I have a really bad memory. But yeah, surrender to yourself, surrender to her. Just surrender, surrender, surrender. You will feel a lot better. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Please put a green heart in the comments if you made it this far. I would love to know who watches my videos all the way through. So it was an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Please let me know in the comments how long you've been a devotee, or if you're not a devotee, how long you've been working with her, or if you're not even working with her, if, you know, what interests you about her. I would love to know. I would love to talk to you guys. So yeah, hopefully I will see you back here sometime soon. You guys can check out your zodiac sign readings on my channel as well. And I will see you guys later. Bye!